Today, we're going to be doing a recap on the Wild Brawl game mode, which is just about to start again. Now, the game mode is now reoccurring after this edition, but I'm going to try and give you all the important information that you need for tomorrow and for the future to enjoy the game mode. Now, what is Wild Brawl? Well, simply, it's a free-for-all game mode with 10 chiefs on the battlefield. And yeah, it's really fun. It was amazing. We last had it at Boxing Day and it was really good. Stop! Over 80% of you are not subscribed. So please don't forget, we're trying to make our way to 500 subscribers. So please click the subscribe button down below if you're enjoying the content. Now, there are 4 windows during the day to play Brawl. They're at 2 a.m. UTC, 9 a.m. UTC, 2 p.m. UTC, and 7 p.m. UTC, with each window being 2 hours long. Now, there are new changes you need to be aware about for this time. They have changed the sessions, so you can now play each session for 6 attempts, and they've reduced the daily rewards. However, they worded that the overall event rewards have not changed. Now, the wording specifically says 6 attempts per session, so I assume that means that you can play a total of 24 times during the day if you play all the sessions, where before it was 10 attempts per day. So, interesting change. It's cool if you can play 24 times in one day. That's great because the game mode was so much fun. You can either play 2 different types of the game mode. You can either play your current gen, which will match you among all states that are on your current gen. So if you're on Gen 9, you'll play only states that are in Gen 9. And that's all power levels. It doesn't matter on power level, it's just the generation. Or you can play mixed generation, which is every generation that you have access to. And that is all states that have those generations unlocked. So a poor chief in Gen 2 could match against a Gen many tiers higher. But trust me, the game mode is really fun. Now, what do you do in Chief Brawl, you ask? Well, very simply, there are 4 buildings that you can occupy. There's 1 citadel, which is the main point gain, and 3 fortresses that are slightly lower in points. You are challenged to occupy this. Now, usually from what I saw on Boxing Day was the most powerful chief in your game will take the citadel and potentially all the fortresses as well. And the lower powered chiefs would be gathering the convoys, which after 30 seconds into the battle, the convoys will start and they drop points in little areas around the map. I'll show a picture now just of where those little areas are. And a lot of chiefs spent their time in those areas gathering up the points to try and get some points on the board. You also get power-ups in this game mode where there'll be airdrops after, I think, about 90 seconds, so a minute and a half. There are 4 of them. The first one's the rocket, which destroys and severely injures up to 30,000 troops. Then you get the frost bomb, which disables enemy cities from being able to deploy marches for 10 seconds. There's the med kit, which heals 30% of your injured troops up to 500,000 troops. And the smoke screen, which will make you invisible for 20 seconds. But if you dispatch a march, that invisibility cloak will be removed. Other important points to note is pet buffs work and the 10 and 20s buffs work, but things like presidential skills, presidential bonuses, tyrant bonus if you have that, and your territory bonuses for occupying facilities do not count in this game mode. I'm super excited that they've made this game mode reoccurring. I think that's a great addition, a bit like the Dreamscape memory that we've just had. That was a super fun game mode, I believe, and the Wild Brawl also is probably one of the most fun game modes, in my opinion, that they've come out with. So I'm super excited to see it come back again and see what happens with it being reoccurring. Hopefully we get some slightly different rewards and stuff. I'll probably do a live stream tomorrow, maybe 2 to 4 UTC during the day, and we'll try battle out my 6th attempt then. Yeah, I'm super excited. Let me know in the comments what you think about this game mode. Are you excited to see it return? And of course, don't forget, guys, please subscribe. We are trying to make our way to 500 subscribers, and we are growing fast. I love the support, and I really appreciate it. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Have a great weekend, and good luck in Tyrant. If you are playing in Tyrant, good